Jimmy Kimmel is back, but millions of viewers didn't get to see him. Two major ABC affiliates pulled his show, sparking outrage and exposing cracks in broadcast TV. Is traditional television melting under pressure? Watch closely, because Kimmel just turned up the heat, and the fight for your screens has begun. Chapter 1: Kimmel's controversial return. Jimmy Kimmel returned to ABC this week, but it wasn't the smooth comeback many expected. His latest episode immediately sparked controversy due to a joke that included some disputed facts. While comedy has always pushed boundaries, this time it collided with the reality of broadcast TV. Two major ABC affiliates, Sinclair and Nexstar, refused to air the episode, effectively pulling Kimmel off the air for millions of viewers. Think about that. A national network schedules a popular show, but a significant portion of the audience can't see it because local stations said no. Fans quickly took to social media, expressing frustration, while news outlets highlighted the unprecedented preemptions. Kimmel's situation shows how even a well-established show can face obstacles unrelated to entertainment. Millions of viewers were left out, sparking debate over creative freedom, political influence, and the power local stations hold. It wasn't just a joke. It became a symbol of broadcast TV's fragility in 2025 and forced viewers to question how stable traditional television really is. Chapter 2: The Power of Local Affiliates. Kimmel's blackout highlights something most viewers don't realize. Local affiliates hold enormous power over national programming. Even though ABC is a national network, the stations broadcasting it in different cities are often owned by separate companies. Sinclair and Nexstar, two of the largest ABC affiliates, exercise this power by preempting Kimmel's show, demonstrating the influence local stations can have. Affiliates can delay, reschedule, or block programming based on political views, audience preferences, or corporate priorities. A show that airs in one city may be blocked in another, creating an uneven experience for viewers. For networks, this fragmentation complicates advertising campaigns, scheduling, and maintaining a consistent national brand. Historically, the affiliate system worked because networks relied on local stations to reach regional audiences. Today, however, it feels increasingly outdated. The Kimmel incident illustrates that affiliates can act as gatekeepers, controlling not just entertainment, but cultural and political messaging. Chapter 3: FCC Pressure and Government Influence. Another layer to this story is the involvement of the Federal Communications Commission, specifically FCC Chairman Brendan Carr. While the FCC traditionally oversees licensing, spectrum, and broadcast standards, Carr's recent statements hinted at possible consequences for stations that fail to meet certain content expectations. This subtle pressure may have influenced affiliates' decisions, including Sinclair and Nexstar's choice to block Kimmel. Regulatory oversight has always been a part of broadcast television, but the Kimmel incident shows how even indirect influence can shape programming. Affiliates may have felt empowered to preempt content, believing the FCC might support such actions, or even penalize stations that aired controversial material. This raises important questions about editorial independence. When local stations and government regulators can both exert pressure, networks and content creators are forced to navigate a complex, often politically charged landscape. Kimmel's joke became more than a moment of comedy. It became a flashpoint illustrating the tension between creative freedom and government oversight. Even as audiences migrate to streaming platforms, broadcast television is still subject to regulatory forces that can affect content availability. Chapter 4: The outdated affiliate model. The traditional affiliate model, which has underpinned broadcast television for decades, is increasingly misaligned with modern media consumption. Originally, networks relied on local stations to distribute content effectively, ensuring regional coverage and consistent programming schedules. That system made sense in a time when over-the-air television was the dominant way to watch shows. But today, viewing habits have changed dramatically. Audiences expect flexibility, on-demand access, and the ability to watch shows anywhere, anytime. Kimmel's partial blackout makes the model's shortcomings clear. Some affiliates aired him, others did not, leaving audiences with an inconsistent experience. This inconsistency frustrates viewers and diminishes the network's ability to present a unified national brand. The patchwork nature of affiliate control, combined with political or ideological influence, increasingly undermines the relevance of broadcast TV. Streaming and on-demand services highlight the limitations of the affiliate model. Digital platforms allow networks to bypass local gatekeepers entirely, giving them direct access to audiences while providing consistent programming. Chapter 5: Disney's Streaming Strategy. In response to the growing weaknesses of traditional broadcast, Disney is aggressively pivoting towards streaming. Platforms like Hulu and Disney Plus allow the company to bypass affiliates entirely, ensuring that viewers get consistent access regardless of local station decisions. This shift is particularly important in the wake of Kimmel's blackout, which highlighted the risks of relying on local stations to distribute content. Streaming offers several advantages. First, it guarantees access. No affiliate can preempt your favorite show if it's on Disney+. Second, it provides flexibility, allowing audiences to watch on demand, anywhere, and on any device. Third, it reduces the influence of regulatory and political pressures that can impact broadcast affiliates. By going direct to viewers, Disney mitigates the vulnerabilities exposed by Kimmel's situation. This strategy also reflects a broader industry trend. Networks are realizing that digital-first approaches are essential for survival. While broadcast TV remains important for live events, news, and sports, streaming allows companies to maintain control over their content, branding, and revenue. Chapter 6: Financial Strains in Broadcast TV. Beyond politics and regulation, the broadcast industry faces significant financial pressures. The relationship between networks and affiliates is complex and often tense. Retransmission fees, which are payments that networks and stations exchange for carrying content, can lead to disputes, sometimes resulting in preemptions or blackouts, as we saw with Kimmel. Declining ratings and shifting audience habits compound the problem. Advertisers pay based on viewership, and when affiliates block programming, revenue is directly affected. Networks must navigate these financial pressures while maintaining brand consistency and keeping affiliates satisfied. The balancing act is delicate, and Kimmel's incident shows how easily it can unravel. Financial tensions also highlight why broadcast TV is struggling against streaming platforms. Digital services offer predictable revenue, direct audience access, and control over programming, reducing the risks of blackouts and political interference. The Kimmel controversy illustrates the convergence of creative, regulatory, and financial pressures, demonstrating that the traditional broadcast model is under siege from multiple directions. Chapter 7: The Inevitable Decline of Broadcast Television. All of these factors, Kimmel's blackout, affiliate power, FCC influence, and financial tensions, point to one clear conclusion: broadcast TV is a melting ice cube. Its dominance is fading, and the structures that sustained it for decades are increasingly fragile. The traditional system struggles to keep up with the demands of a modern, digital-first audience. Experts agree that the future lies in streaming and on-demand strategies. Networks must embrace digital platforms, rethink their reliance on affiliates, and prioritize audience access. Live events, local news, and sports may sustain parts of broadcast TV, but the overall trajectory is clear. Traditional broadcasting is losing relevance. Kimmel's episode is emblematic of this decline. It wasn't the joke itself that threatened the system, it was how it exposed the fragility of the broadcast model. Millions of viewers missing a national program, combined with regulatory pressures and affiliate control, highlighted the cracks in the system. For viewers, this signals a shift. Access will increasingly come from digital platforms. For networks, it's a wake-up call. So, what do you think? Did Jimmy Kimmel just turn up the heat and expose broadcast TV's cracks, or is the system too frozen to adapt? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to stay updated, like and subscribe for more latest news.